data you secured for us at the weapons factory Earth. With it, we were able to continue our and succeed in locating fabricators with... I'll brief you in depth as you review. Accept this main order from the delivered... Okay, Sam. The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured. Higgs is likely pulling... So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fab... In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we... By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activity. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricator terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis. Remember that it contains special components. Take every precaution.
You're mine. Stretch my legs.
Feeling about this. Like something seriously big is waiting for us. Stay on your guard and proceed with caution. They build ghost mechs in this facility. fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible. ghost mechs have been eliminated. Now, to deal with the fabricators. Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminals. One less fabricator to worry about. And we've secured its data too. There should be 3 fabricators remaining. Keep the ring terminal expansion device safe and proceed to the next one. Only 2 more fabricators left to disable. Let's move. One more fabricator to go. Fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
Enough already. hair job, she's practically sparkling.
It's good to have you back. Now, let's take a... No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current score upgrade.
Our analysis of the data you extracted, it seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport this indicates that APAC was likely...
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working? We should watch what we say.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our investigation. If APAC and the President did indeed have a... One more thing, sir. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory. We need to prepare countermeasures. There's a specialist who can help us in South... Putting F6 on the... For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to... You should head to your private room and try to get some rest.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned.
About that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin, I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to buy... Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks.
Sam. Now your next main order is ready and waiting. For one, the cargo container will start leaking toxic gas. This run is gonna involve a hard trek up so make sure you're well. Now the adventurer you're delivering to, you gotta respect him. The cargo you'll be taking him is related. I'd appreciate it if you helped out. Don't let us step.
This cargo has been designated hazardous. The container encasing the cargo may release noxious.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sam. I was wondering if you'd noticed Hartman doing anything strange lately. Sending odd mails, sleepwalking. You know I'm not the kind of person who enjoys spying on her colleagues. But when I finally decided to check the surveillance cameras, there he was, wandering around at night. If you see anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to contact me.
delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hello, and you've brought something for my father, right? Can't say I know what value this cargo has. This is in perfect condition. The old man will be singing your praises.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again for the delivery. You came to connect us to the... Sorry, but... And right now, he was coming home from a long trip up north, and I was actually hoping someone could... I'm certain he's still alive, and since no, I hope you'll at least
Sounds like we've got an emergency on our hands. You can accept the order by accessing this delivery terminal, Sam. So the adventurer was in this area when he last made contact with his son. See any sign of him, Sam?
Easy now.
What do we have here, Sam? What a relief. He's still breathing. You can put him in a protective bag and carry him home. You know, he looks familiar somehow. Didn't we save this man once before? Right then. Let's hurry and take him to his shelter.
Bora, bora, Félix. Achei que tu ia ver com nós o State of Play, mano. Foi muito massa, velho. Vamos, amanhã 6 horas de Discord, negão. Só colar. Ah, Félix, tô com problema no jogo, velho. Não sei o que fazer, mano. Tá dando stuttering, tá ligado? Já mudei tudo que é configuração de tudo que é coisa e continua dando stuttering.
Oh, I knew I was right to trust you. Thank you for finding him. I need to assess his...
Tava tão bom no começo, mano. Daí do nada começou a dar
Better than I
stuttering.
expected, actually. Should be back to normal with a good night's sleep. You've been... my father said it's okay. So...
Que merda, velho. Testei DLSS, FSR, qualidade, desempenho, tudo que tu imaginava dessa bosta ainda não. Ai, ai. Mas, ô Félix, acho que tu não sabe da notícia. Eu vou comprar um Play 5 a meio, eu e o Dotinha, velho. Aí eu vou começar a jogar essas porra no Play 5, mano. Vai se fuder.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Achei um por 2.200, cara, aqui na minha cidade. Com 2 controles e 2 jogos. Mas o cara não me responde no Facebook, esse filho da puta, velho. Não, não é questão do One Play 5, cara. É que agora eu tô com condições, tá ligado? Agora eu tô com condições. Se eu não tivesse condições, eu ficaria pra sempre no PC. Mas eu tô com condições. E a gente vai comprar meio, tá ligado? Pensando já no GTA 6. Aí o Dotinha joga o GTA 6. Depois eu jogo. Aí depois, quando a gente terminar, a gente compra outro, sei lá. Ah, esse de 2.200 tinha que dar, mano. Eu ia buscar ontem, mas ele não me respondeu, esse filho da
Thanks
puta.
for that. I'll have my father take a look at the cargo you brought me a little while.
Tu vendeu o teu Play 5 normal? Sim, a gente vai dividir um Play 5. Pensando no GTA 6. Mas daí... Depois a gente vê o que que faz. Um compra parte do outro, ou compra outro. Sei lá.
Back. But knowing him, he might vanish the moment I turn around. People have given him a nickname. He takes it a bit too far sometimes. Anyway, as my way of saying thanks, they can help you climb steep slopes and grab cargo. Try them on for size and you'll see. Thank you again for... Good luck.
Much appreciate. You should get plenty of rest. Frostbite can be serious. Another thing, we need to talk about how... Come and see me when you get back to...
Cara, não dá pra acreditar um bagulho desse, cara. A placa de vídeo tá em 61. Memória. Não tô usando nada, velho, ao máximo e tá dando stuttering, velho. Que buceta, velho. Sim, a gente vai dividir tudo, velho. Mas eu quero ver se eu consigo pegar um com mídia física, tá ligado? Pra poder comprar uns jogos mais antigos que eu não joguei. O... Esse jogo não tem o contador de FPS, mano. Acessibilidade. Não tem, né? Bah, acho que eu vou passar, Félix. Vou jogar não, mano. 30 FPS não dá.
is new to me.
Pois é, e ainda com essas histórias aí que os jogos não vão sair pra PC mais, né, cara? E se tu quiser jogar os jogos bons da Sony, tem que ter um Play 5, né, cara? Se tu tem condições, né? Que nem agora eu tô tendo. Quer dizer, não tô tendo, mas como a gente vai comprar meio.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Eu sempre falei pra ti que eu não tinha Play porque eu não tinha condições, né? Qual que é o programa que mostra FPS, Félix? Deixa eu ver aqui o negócio. Programa que mostra FPS. Não tem um do Windows mesmo? Tem o do Windows, não tem? Acho que já tem um com Windows já. Monitorar FPS nos jogos. Frame View. FPS Monitor. O mais usável... Ah, tem o Game Bar aqui, ó. Se preferir instruções nativas, pode usar o Game Bar, Windows G. Ah, da Steam tem também? Frame View. Configurações. Ah, aqui deve ter alguma coisa aqui, ó. Drivers. Elementos. Dead Stranding. Recomendado. Otimizar. Vou clicar aqui, foda-se. Vamos ver o que dá. É, ele tá dando uns stutterzinhos, velho. Aquelas travadinhas, sabe, assim. Tic, 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 meio robotizado, assim. Mas não é queda de FPS, velho. Aqui, ó, sistema. Uso da GPU. Ah, o uso da GPU tá alto, ó. Pois é, cara. Aqui foi. Tu lembra que eu tava jogando liso, né? Liso, 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 liso. O que é esse frame view? Vamos instalar essa porra aqui. Tava rodando seco, 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 velho. Como é que abre esse frame view aqui? Frame view. Bitmark folder location. Porra é essa, velho? Será que eu tenho que botar o executável do jogo aqui? Ah, lá em cima já tá funcionando lá, ó. FPS 54. Drop frames. Perfect watch. Fonte, que porra de fonte é essa, velho? Black. Aqui, ó. Pô, tá 55 FPS, mano. Que é isso aí que tu botou aí? Delete Direct Storage Files. Ô, Félix, manda o link dessa porra aí. Drop frames. FPS only. FPS. All metrics. All metrics. Show modes. Deixa eu deixar assim só pra fazer um teste, mano. Lá, cara, o jogo tá 53 FPS, velho. Caralho, a placa de vídeo tá em 90 e poucos por cento, mano. Que porra é essa, velho? Não tem como, eu joguei naquela fase lá, mano, que... Joguei naquela fase lá que parecia que ia explodir os PC lá dos cataventos e não dava isso aí. Caralho, mano, o GPU tá... Agora eu vou fazer o seguinte. Botar tudo no recomendado aqui. Restaurar de fábrica. Restaurar padrão. Parece que ele tá cravado a 50 FPS, velho. Nossa, agora tá 40 FPS, velho. E a placa de vídeo em 90... Que porra é essa, velho? 99%, velho. Nunca vi um jogo do nada virar uma bosta, velho.
Uma dádiva dos ninjas.
Tem alguma coisa estranha aqui, mano. Pior que não tem processo nenhum. Host de serviços. Não tem nada minerando, velho. Tá muito estranho, velho. Nunca aconteceu isso comigo, velho. De eu tá jogando um jogo, ele começar bem e depois ficar uma bosta, velho. Ah, cara, tá... Por isso que, que eu tô achando que tá dando stutter. Ele tá a 30 FPS, mano. No... Não, mas GPU 99, mano, não tem como, velho. Tem alguma coisa bugada aí. Placa de vídeo. Vídeo 99%. Deixa eu ver o que tem aqui. Como resolver add in process? Porra, é essa?
No momento que eu fecho o gerenciador de tarefas, esse uso começa a subir. Tanto o uso, como a temperatura, como o seu consumo. 100% de Windows. A pasta Microsoft.net Framework 64 e essa primeira pasta aqui, V4.0.30.319, vai ter um executável chamado add in process. Esse executável é o que aparece rapidamente no gerenciador de tarefa quando tem problema. Então, os cliques. Seu usuário. E o que é que a gente vai fazer? Process.
Caralho, as maravilhas do PC, hein, Félix? Cara, eu não consigo entender isso aqui, velho. Na moral, velho. É, mas mesmo eu testei com o preset aquele de... Cadê o preset? Aqui, Félix, ó. Se botar o preset portátil, velho. Igual ele dá pau, ele não sobe. Olha lá, não passa de 50, 53. Tá vendo essa travadinha, ó? E a placa de vídeo em 99%, cara. Cara, tem que ser alguma coisa nesse driver de vídeo aqui, velho. Será que é o perfil de energia, velho? Deixa eu botar aqui, eu tenho um perfil de desempenho aqui, vamos ver. Mesma coisa. Como que tu pesquisou no Reddit isso? É, botou pro Stuttering Dead Stranding? Dead Stranding 2 Reddit. Isso? Aqui foi que tu achou? Drop em FPS. Dead Stranding. Dead Stranding. Drop em FPS. O meu tá em inglês. Isso aqui? Isso aqui tu quer dizer? Ou tu foi direto no... Disable Steam Input. Mas eu não tô usando pela Steam, velho. Eu tô usando no... Disable Full Screen Optimizations. Deixa eu fechar o jogo aí. Vamos futricar nessa porra agora aí. Tá, esse primeiro aqui eu não posso fazer porque o meu não é pela Steam. Agora, esse Full Screen Optimization eu acho que dá. Aqui, ó. Jogos instalados, Dead Strange. O cara falou pra clicar em cima do... Propriedades. E aí? Compatibilidade. Aqui, ó. E aí. Disable Full Screen Optimization. Aqui, ó. Disable Full Screen Optimizations. O que mais? Tá. Clear and Rebuild Shaders. Update o Graph. Tá, isso aqui eu fiz, mano. Isso aqui eu já fiz. Recompile shader. Como é que eu faço pra recompilar o shader, mano? Pra mim deu resultados diferentes. Delete Direct Storage Files. Deu um resultado diferente. Era a tela cheia exclusiva que causava isso pra mim. Eu sei como dei resolução do meu desktop para 4K. Tela cheia normal. É questão de geração de quadros. Caralho, vamos fazer tudo que esses pau no cu falam aqui, velho. Teria que deletar. Ah, tá. Deixa eu fazer um teste aqui. Tá, porra. Ó, lá no menu tá bom os FPS, Félix. No menu tá bem bom. Quer dizer, não tá não. 30 FPS no menu. FPS, mano. Onde é que é o tela cheia aqui? Tela inteira, janela. Vou fazer um teste aqui. Vai, cara, não. Meu Deus, cara, que agonia, velho. Só queria jogar o jogo, velho. Não, terrível, mano. Você é doido. Geração de quadros. Tá desligado, velho. E se eu ligar? Tá, porra. Agora foi 80 FPS, Félix. Olha lá. Ah, mas caiu de novo. Ah, mas subiu. Bom, geração de quadros. Geração de quadros deu uma bombadinha, mano. DLSS Performance, vamos ver. Tem desempenho e ultra desempenho. Vou botar no desempenho, vamos ver. Cara, tá 60 agora, velho. E parece que parou as travadas, velho. Parece, né? Só que tá no FSR, mano. Eu não gosto de FSR, velho. O FSR fica muito granulado, DLSS não. Vamos botar o DLSS agora, vamos ver. Ah, já tá com DLSS. Tá com geração de quadros FSR aqui, ó. Então vou botar a geração de quadros chess. Vamos ver. Sei lá, mano. Cara, pelo menos tá 60 agora. Tava a 30 antes, mano. Mas a placa de vídeo continua em 99%, mano. Acho que tá bugado, porque aqui no contador do Windows não aparece isso, ó. É, desempenho. Ó, a GPU tá em 70, 80%. 84, ó. Geração de quadros Xerxes. E se eu botar FSR também no desempenho? Vamos ver. Não, e aqui também FSR. Já tudo FSR, vamos ver. Nossa. Viu ali? O bagulho já tá... Ah, não muda nada, fica sempre 60. Muito granulado. Vamos DLSS balanceado agora e deixar o geração de quadros. Vamos ligar o V-Sync também. Acho que é aqui que começou a dar merda quando eu desliguei o V-Sync, mano. Cara, tá jogável agora, velho. Vamos ver se vai parar de dar stun também. Não, mas tá dando ainda. Ah, eu quero só 60 FPS numa qualidade sem travar, mano. Não, mas continua dando, mano. Tá vendo a imagem? Ele foi ver se tinha uma maçã pra ele, velho. Screen tearing? Será porque eu tô... Será porque é que eu tô capturando no notebook a 60? O frame rate desse meu monitor é 100, mano. Não, o que tu tá vendo aí, eu tô vendo aqui também, mano. Ah, é que eu ativei agora Eu ativei agora, quer ver, ó? Deixa eu fazer que vai parar de dar pra ti, né? Eu tô capturando igual o FPS de saída. Vou botar o FPS possível. Ó, agora vai parar pra ti aí. Parou, né? Pois é. Antes até nas cutscenes, mano, eu tava dando stutter, velho. Engraçado que lá nas primeiras 15 horas de jogo não aconteceu isso, velho.
Hey, Sam. Long time no see. It's me, your old pal, Dead Man. Dead Man. Sorry if I gave you a scare. While Hartman is off conducting his near-death excursions, I am borrowing his body. My soul is normally confined to the beach, but for 3 minutes, I get to be here. How's that possible? Because he has my heart. You're telling me that's... my parting gift to Hartman, yes. Per his request, I bequeathed it before departing on my one-way trip to the beach. He put so much stress on his own that it had grown quite weak. If and when it failed, mine was meant to serve as insurance. But as you can see, he appears to have become rather attached to my heart. His finger never far from the proverbial on switch. Which is why I've been able to assume control of his body. Come here.
Que
It's
viagem,
good
mano.
to see you, Sam. I told you in Mexico that someone had falsified BB-28's records. But in truth, it was yours truly. My intention was to leave no trace of a second BB-28 or of Lou. I wanted you to be free to live your lives, unburdened by the past. But then, well, everything changed, didn't it? You lost Lou, and needed answers to make sense of it all. 30 seconds remaining. So, I decided to access the network servers from within the beach. Security isn't as strict over there as it is here, you see. So that was you? That's right. I am the one who dug up the information about Lou's past. Your very own Hartman was me all along.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Sam. What's going on?
Where are we? Sam. Poor Hartman here is understandably confused. If you give us a moment alone, I'll explain things to him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've apprised Hartman of the situation. It's not unlike my own experience. A soul finds itself in a puppet, and then acts as a puppeteer. One's Ka can reside in any vessel to which one has a strong attachment. Human Ha or inanimate object. It makes no difference.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received an emergency distress call from the Eastern Environmental Observatory. I urge you to access the Adventurer's delivery terminal and pick up this main order immediately.
Cara, parece que tá melhor agora, velho.
It goes without saying, but would you like to hear how I came to... My darling wife was working as a nurse in an isolation ward. A luckless place which one day found itself in the path of a tar tsunami, a freak occurrence triggered by an ill-timed gatequake. Not a single person survived. No patients, no doctors, no wife. We just have to be careful. Hold on, hold on. Access to the site had been restricted, but we weren't about to let that stop us. It was my daughter's idea. She was desperate to see her mother again. Be careful. Take off your hood. Okay, hold my hand.
Mommy?
It's me, honey. It's me.
Que foda, né, mano? Contando a história do... como ele foi aprisionado.
In the end, it wasn't even her daughter that she remembered. Before we knew it, we were swallowed by the tar. battered against the rocks, and eventually coughed back up into this world. Wait! Don't go! Down here, please!
O cara pulmou.
Hello, little one. You cold? Let me guess. The car of that poor girl over there?
Oh, my daughter's car is long gone. I'm afraid it's just me now. She died, but for whatever reason, her soul was unable to move on, because it ended up here, in her doll, stuck somehow. My baby girl would have been left here all on her own, so I liberated her, forced her car out with one solid push, and she was free at last. Free to leave this world and go to where the dead belong. Just as I would have done, had I not gotten stuck myself.
I see. That's quite a story. Believe it or not, I've been looking all over for you, Mr. Spirit Medium.
As you can see, I'm of no use to anyone. I can't go anywhere. I'll be stuck here for the rest of eternity, and that's that.
Wanna come work for me instead? Yoha's no good to you now.
Huh. It didn't last long out of the tar. Poor old thing turned into a bog body in no time at all. You think you could bury them for me?
They call me fragile. What do they call you? The Talon Man, maybe?
Caralho, olha isso. Nossa, qualidade.
Dolman suits you better.
If Fragile hadn't come looking for me, I'd almost certainly still be lying in that dreadful tar bog.
But your soul's trapped in that doll forever?
Perhaps. But if I could break free from
Que
this,
esse aí vai ser louco, hein,
maybe
Félix?
then I can be reunited with my daughter. When that happy day might come, I cannot say.
Acho que tu não viu porque tu não falou muito com o
I did what
Doma.
any father would do. And she was free at last. Free to leave the... Thank you for listening. But enough about me.
Tu deixava ele com diálogo assim, ó.
As I mentioned before, I lost... My daughter was unable to... As a medium, I thought it was with... So I gave in. It was the... I thought it was the right thing to... And when we arrived, but it was too late. She had no memories of our time, to be honest. My daughter's heart was swallowed up by it.
O problema é que ele conta tudo de novo.
My car became stuck. I couldn't tell you how long I lived. Looking for fellow dude. I wouldn't be...
Sim, é que ele contou tudo o que aconteceu de novo ali. Tem uma coisa só que eu queria ver, Félix, aqui, ó. Que é qual que tá o frame rate do meu monitor? Deixa eu ver. Onde é que é? Aqui. Ah, tá em 100, mano. Tá normal. Será que é por causa disso, velho? Eu tenho que jogar 60 aqui, mano? Acho que não, mano. Não tem nada a ver, né? Se o jogo tá setado a 60, meu monitor é 100. Não tem nada a ver. Ou tem. Agora me pegou. Se eu setar 60 aqui, vamos ver. Tá 60, vamos ver. Ih, parece que... Ah, agora baixou lá o uso de GPU, ó. Vou fazer um teste aqui.
Bye, Sam.
Ó, baixou pra caralho o uso de GPU agora, velho. Será que era... Não, baixou nada, voltou de novo. Nossa, 40.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Thank you. Kindly.
I have faith in you.
Só por causa da neve? Caralho, olha esse 30 FPS, mano. Pois é, mano.
Eu não estou suportando mais. Eu estou no limite, mesmo.
Não estou suportando mais, mano. Do nada o jogo virou uma bosta, mano. Mas eu vou te dizer, mano, parou de dar os stuttering, tá ligado? Só ligando o frame gen lá. Nu! Ah, porra! Cara, assim tá totalmente jogável, Félix. Pra te ver, eu liguei o gerador de frames, mano. É. Dando pra zerar ele tá bom, velho. Eu achei que era Garota de Ipanema. Ô Félix, aquela segunda vez que tu encontra o Nirvana lá no fundo do mar, mano. Puta que pariu, velho. Que negócio foda, velho.
Sam, try to focus.
Muito boa, mano. Puta, aquela. A ambientação, mano, do Furo do Mar lá, velho. A música. Puta que pariu, que bagulho foda, velho. É, cara, acho que resolveu, Félix. Se na neve tá assim, quando sair da neve, ou vai ter neve até o fim agora.
Truth be told, been waiting a long time for this moment. Go ahead and use... Now displaying your current porter grade. All right. Which means I can finally start. In case you haven't heard, we've been seeing an increase. More instances of strange phenomena outside network. You know? After being alone all this time, should be all set to hold down the fort now. Oh, I've shared schematics for... Personally, I'd recommend you were... Mother Nature won't show you any mercy around these parts. Now would be a good time to make... By the way, the aeronautical engineer who lives northwest of here... Seems something at the Ghost Mech factory's got him all hot and bothered. In any case, I hope you come to... I understand it's a lot to ask, but that's why I'm hoping... Keep on keeping on, man.
This is the President. Chiral network coverage has just passed the 75% milestone. The next leg of your journey will... Once the remaining regions have been integrated into the network, the manifestation of a new plate gate. Marshal your strength to overcome the final hurdle. We're all counting on...
Sam, Rain is not doing so great. It might be more of a mental than a physical. Do you remember the doctor from the mother? We think she should be able to. It was Tommen's idea. We already reached out since the Motherhood's within the Chiron network. Once you've made it back to the ship, just head to your private room and settle in. But if there's anything you need to take care of before we depart...
Sam.
Puta que pariu, velho. Para de falar, velho.
This private mode of... It seems Drawbridge has reason to suspect that APAC... This possibility concerned me, and reaffirmed that APAC's underlying... What I'm getting at, Sam, is that... Which is to say, the UCA may... This would perhaps explain why firearms and other weapons have... The UCA's precursor, the United States of America... Though Americans first took up arms to liberate... They retained the right to bear arms so that they might... APAC has no such designs, of course. And so, the people of Australia have in a distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to the... The more we seek to unite the people, this particular situation is what... Which is precisely why I determined that it must not be the UC... But, if the UCA is in... I realize it must be vexing, not no... For my part... I must insist you not disclose that we've been in direct
Order completed. Well done.
Acho que dá pra fechar o frame view agora. Como é que fecha esse frame view? Fechou. Deixa eu fechar aqui também. Pedidos de baixa prioridade. Passar carga.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery...
Hey there!
You're a lifesaver.
Cadê a Magalhães? Nem usei, não usei. Essas botas eu vou ter que fazer uma nova. Esqueleto também. A luva não. Cerâmica. Ah, se tiver, mano. Felicidade será grande, Félix. Tu tá louco, cara. Um dos meus top 5 jogos da vida. Code Verônica. A primeira vez que eu zerei ele, mano, eu zerei com revista, velho. Muito foda. Detonado, lembra dos detonados?
Good morning, Sam. The DH-3 Magellan is currently docked near the Motherhood shelter. An escort arrived a little while ago to take Rainey inside.
Caralho, a Rainey
Doctor has
tá.
requested to see you as well. Head on over whenever you feel ready.
A Rainey tá só pela bola 8, mano.
You know, Sam, no matter what misfortune may befall him, is it the primal calling? Or perhaps he's become addicted to the... Regardless of his motivation, when I see how...
Ok. É, todas as noites o boneco fica ali dormindo lá, olhando pra ele. Ah, é que ele dorme também, né, mano? Tem uma parte que ele diz que ele dorme também.
Snow. Huh.
Good morning to you. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Glad you could make it.
Gotcha.
Close your eyes. It's okay. You can trust me.
baby girl.
Caralho.
She's beautiful. She certainly is. Okay, coming up on 3 minutes. Someone needs to go home.
Waves?
Yes, they are. Your womb is connected to a beach. Now, open your eyes. Rainey, the child you're carrying is not dead. It's just that time is stopped in your womb. Your daughter and her mother are in perfect health.
But there's still no treatment, is there?
When the balance between our world and the beach is finally restored, you will give birth. There's nothing to worry about. Come on. All in due time. So wait and have faith that you and your child will be fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about you?
Someday I'll have a son, but until then I get to see him once a month. It'll all work out.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Sorry, but would it be all right if I took another look at your pod?
Give me 1 second.
Okay, I'll head back first.
The thing is, when I did my examination on your pod, I got the strangest feeling. The BB in that pod was there far longer than any typical BB. I'd like to check your pod's production number. If it's an official model, it'll have one inscribed on it.
I can tell you right now, there's no number written on it.
No, it wouldn't be on the outside. It would be inscribed on the inner wall. Now, you can't open a pod without endangering the BB's life, but there is a way that we can peek inside. See? Right there. See, a pod's production number is a record of when the occupant was transferred from the still mother's womb. Sort of like a BB's date of birth.
Impossible. 11 years ago. On the very same day as the void out.
Lou's date of birth was 11 years ago.
And not just that, the serial number is BB00, which would make Lou one of the first test subjects.
Yeah, that would appear to be the case, yes.
If we scour the archives for any mention of BB00, there's a chance we might learn more about Lou's past.
You really should try and put this behind you. And digging up the past won't help.
I think it's time we return to the DHV Magellan.
You know, Sam, seeing as you've come so very far, you should take a moment to see to any unfinished business before you commit to new obligations.
Ó, o jogo tá me empurrando pra parte final, tá falando pra fazer as coisas Pra trás.
Thank you.
In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Well, in our world, babies are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tamara wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
As ideias.
Hi, Sam. Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling better. And now that that's settled, we're all set to continue linking up the continent. Your next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's I've gotten in touch with the Reese. I'll need your help, of course. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the tar currents... As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble. Come and join us as soon...
Yeah. Está na hora de dar tchau. Tô saindo fora. Se tiver aí, Félix, aquele salve. 23 horas, mano. 23 horas de jogo até agora. Começou a dar pau depois das 15, mano. É, fala que tá... Deve ser, falta 75... Tá em 75%. Mais 25, dá 100, daí deve ter mais algumas missões. Deve ser mais 7 horas por aí. Amanhã, 6 horas, Discord, hein, mano? Vamos ver o que vai sair de bom lá ou de ruim. Com nossos comentários pertinentes. Valeu, Félix. Abraço.